It was January 1st, 2025, and Lisa's alarm buzzed at 6 a.m., signaling the start of another year. At 35, Lisa found herself reflecting on the past decade with a mix of regret and longing. She had a stable job as a project manager at a tech company, but the excitement and passion she once had for her career had faded, leaving her feeling empty and disconnected. Lisa's day began with her usual routine: a quick shower, a healthy breakfast, and a commute to her office in downtown Seattle. As she navigated the busy streets, her mind wandered to the dreams she once had. She had always wanted to be a painter, to create art that inspired and moved people. But the responsibilities of life had pushed her artistic aspirations aside, and she now felt trapped in a cycle of monotony. At work, Lisa's tasks were familiar and predictable. She coordinated projects, attended meetings, and managed deadlines. But a nagging sense of dissatisfaction followed her throughout the day. The feeling of being lost often stems from the misalignment between your ambitions and your daily actions. For Lisa, this misalignment was the source of her unhappiness. She had dreams, but her day-to-day life did nothing to bring her closer to them. By lunchtime, the weight of her unfulfilled ambitions became overwhelming. Lisa decided to take a walk to clear her mind. As she wandered through a nearby park, she couldn't help but reflect on her life. She felt lost, a ship adrift in a vast ocean with no clear destination. Negative emotions are a form of feedback, signaling that something isn't right. Lisa's constant feelings of dissatisfaction were a clear indicator that she needed to make a change. But where to start? The concept of ikigai came to mind, a Japanese term meaning a reason for being. It involves finding the intersection of what you love, what the world needs, what you can be paid for, and what you are good at. Lisa realized that to combat her negative emotions, she needed to find her ikigai. Returning to her desk, Lisa began to brainstorm. What did she love? Painting, creating, and expressing herself through art. What did the world need? More beauty and inspiration through creative works. What could she be paid for? Lisa had a talent for painting that could translate into commissions, art sales, or teaching. What was she good at? Crafting unique, thought-provoking pieces that resonated with people. That evening, instead of zoning out in front of the TV, Lisa decided to take action. She set up a small studio in her apartment, a dedicated space where she could focus on her art. She made a promise to herself to paint for at least an hour every day, no matter how tired she felt after work. Consistency in pursuing your purpose comes from living in the present moment and making daily decisions that align with your goals. Lisa knew that by committing to this practice, she could slowly but surely transform her life. The first week was challenging. Lisa's inner critic was loud, constantly reminding her of her perceived failures and the long road ahead. But she pushed through, focusing on the joy of painting rather than the outcome. With each passing day, she felt a small but noticeable shift. Her negative emotions began to dissipate, replaced by a sense of purpose and fulfillment. One weekend, Lisa attended an art exhibit in the city. She was nervous but excited to connect with other artists and enthusiasts. The experience was transformative. She received valuable feedback on her work and met several like-minded individuals who encouraged and inspired her. The exhibit reinforced the idea that finding your purpose is not a solitary journey. It's about building a community and sharing your passions with others. Months passed, and Lisa's commitment to her art grew stronger. She began to see progress, her skills improved, and she started gaining recognition in local art circles. The once overwhelming feeling of being lost was now a distant memory. Lisa had found her ikigai, and with it, a renewed sense of direction and meaning. The journey wasn't without its challenges. There were still days when doubt and fear crept in, but Lisa had learned to see these emotions as part of the process. They were reminders that she was pushing boundaries and striving for something greater. Living in the present moment and making daily decisions that aligned with her goals had become second nature.